Let's put Kylian Mbappe in front of the penalty spot. He's going to be a top-class player. If you need to find the answer to the question about Mbappe's greatest weakness, Real Madrid's summer blockbuster. The AI tracking striker's born in '98 since he was a baby in Monaco. I will also find myself for the answer without more than 3 seconds of thought. That's a penalty, exactly. According to the statistics, Kylian Mbappe has never done any fixed situation to the table except for penalties throughout his career. However, Real Madrid recently, it goes against the thinking of everyone. Brahma training decision to grant direct departure privileges in the coming season, a privilege that Ronaldo has enjoyed before. Even more worth talking about, the 11 meters is the strength of MPP, as well as being a Verdux won at PSG. He was sacked by Real Madrid and named it for Vinicius. What happened to Mbappe? With these two controversial decisions behind the story, Mbappe's penalty kick right. As at PSG Real Madrid, many want to implicitly assert the signing of internal laws in the great success they had seen him through the years. At the hands of Perez, Raw has always been known as the club that promotes collective medicine. There are no players bigger than the team logo, whether it's Raul González, Cristiano Ronaldo, or currently Kylian Mbappe. Think of Perez. Help Real Madrid always stabilize the dressing room. It's a very important factor in the success of any team. Want to develop performances on paint? First, the collective has to achieve stability, not far from bowing to internal power disputes. Even the great sins, Carlo Ancelotti, are the chosen ones at Bernabeu. And of course, he also understood Perez's operating philosophy, that here, there won't be any vice presidents, which characters are allowed to appear. And so a glossy Mbappe 7. In silk velvet with glittering tyranny at Quindo Light Paris. It's just a memory. As he accepts his new life in the country of bullfighting, there is no excessive privilege permitted to new people. The determination of the person as mentioned at the beginning of the video shows that the public sector is divided. Real Madrid goals. For example, in situations where the home team is not just a professional element, but there's also an implicit affirmation about the club's trust in players. Let's take a look at Real Madrid's penalty experts. Previously Cristiano Ronaldo, Sergio Ramos, and even Karim Benzema. What they have in common is trust. It's the face of a generation of players. In 39 games in all competitions last season, Vinicius contributed 20 for goals and 11 assists to help the club win 3 championships, including La Liga double, second Champions League in 3 years. Meanwhile, Mbappe had a total of 52 penalty shots for the club and the national team. That includes 10 penalties last season, with 6 successful execution scenarios. Vinny suit with the number 7 shirt. He was with Real Madrid. Conquer the glory back take. Over the years, seriously become a god. With trust, absolute from bow, orientation training, and the hypothetical galaxies be a dust full of young faces. People started asking questions about symbols representing this generation and cadavers in many aspects from expertise, position, and seniority. Vinicius is the strongest candidate to become the leading white channel. So let's look at the influence of Vinicius. The future of Real Madrid. In stone blank, penalty awarded to the Brazilian striker. It's something that's indisputable. Mbappe, meanwhile, has some hope. And rated higher than Vinicius, finished as an infatuated person. You have to accept a compromise. Many MPPs are known to be carry out penalties, assign the penalty Real Madrid's new season, as well as a way of shaping and somewhat of a warning to MP about the adaptations that you need to change. I want to play in this group. Dream Madrid is different from PSG. The French club is FC indulging super sound names, and then they create a punitive effect. Penalty match between Neymar, Cavani or 9MP with Neymar. So far, these are guaranteed. The importance of fairness in teams that want to succeed. Surely there will be nothing. Mbappe on 11 meters pressure with Vinicius because the Real Madrid mentality is on. It's all Florentino Perez, together with BA master training as a martial law. The same possibility of sanctions all from the Spanish engineer. For members who don't listen, MVP Vinicius or play Violin. After all their essential roles, it's a piece in a picture. No one is bigger than AI. They're all equal and play for the color of the shirt. Parallel with the story of stripping the MPP penalty, the biggest issue is still MPP. He was given the same penalty as Ronaldo before. Ronaldo was formerly a fixed-point word expert, and he's been playing that role ever since. With no Kobo kicks, bearing brand, Ronaldo's move to Barabel assigns some fence fines. It's also obvious, and Mbappe is a very surprising case. The statistical data shows Mbappe has not had any hits yet. Implement the fence penalty marker. Throughout my career, since being promoted to Monaco's first team, while it's still raining in Lyon, Mbappe scored 192 goals in 246 matches. Not a bad record with a striker. But the statistics on numbers. Goal comes from the fixed point of MP. It's still a closed circle. He chose to take a free kick at Real Madrid. From Angela T. A little confusing. The statistics don't come from human emotion. And of course, they don't fool us. The French striker made the ultimate comeback from dead ball situations, but you didn't score a goal and reach the expected goal of 0.58. It's an alarming number, and it can't be a guarantee for a free kick expert. Toni Kroos says goodbye to Real Madrid. Fixed points are always the responsibility of the German midfielder. Always do it right only to perfection. In dead ball situations, whether it's an assist for a teammate or a goal on your own, the German legend is now fake, and Real Madrid faced with a conundrum that AI will fill your void 8 career. Now, Real Madrid decided to give a shocking answer. In the math problem, find a successor. That's the big responsibility that Toni Kroos left behind. The above statistics are more than enough to refute the Trust rule. MP. You can't judge the fish by its ability to climb trees. MPP is one of the best players in the world. Yes, but about direct penalties. He was always suspected. A way to train Mbappe to be more comprehensive. Or a wrong decision from Real Madrid's father. 6. Both destinations there. It's in the middle of a thin line. I want to be a first-class superstar. Inherited the era of Ronaldo Messi. Mbappe may now have to adapt many things, both the dressing room environment and the style of play. Contrary to your background, Real Madrid is a place that demands attitude on a whole level. Mbappe must be aware of that. If you don't want to be infected by a crime so great, don't kick the pen and become a fencing expert. Mbappe watch-out season 2.0 to 4.0 to 5 will appear in a fairly new role, relatively strange to the viewers, standing in front of a fixed and make the super fence products Camry Desta material. Looking forward to seeing Ronaldo next year. I will be this fanboy, recreated in the most perfect way. Or it's a wrong rule. OFBA coaching Real Madrid.